Hi there, it's another tarot sesh for Aquarius. I'm the Cannastrologer. My name is Abby, and this is a reading for July 2024. But whenever you're seeing this, if the message or the title resonates, then it's meant for you. Don't try to force anything or make it fit. Make sure you watch it all the way to the end. Do understand that that energies can be crisscrossed, flip-flopped, and or reversed. So just place yourself where you need to go. All right, Aquarius. So welcome back to all of my returning subscribers. If you haven't subscribed yet, make sure you smash that button. For my returning subscribers, you guys know that at the end of every year, I do a what's in store for the upcoming year as it relates to the full moons. So for the full moon of July 2024, I always journal everything, and I have the cards that I had pulled from that reading. But what's really interesting about this is that the full moon this month happens to fall on the 21st, and it's going to be a full moon in Capricorn. What's interesting about this is that we had a full moon in Capricorn on the 21st in June also. So I've been saying it in all the other readings that I've been doing. I feel like this is like going to give many of us an opportunity to do something over again, like a do-over. For some of us, it could be reconciliation with another person. Others, it could be an apology, or just another opportunity to take a stab at something. But the window will be slim. Make sure that, if this is something that you want, that you jump at it, right? So the cards that I pulled from that reading started with the Ace of Clubs. It means crossroads, and it's card number 31. Somebody could be 31 years old, or like something significant could be happening by the 31st of July. 3 + 1 = 4, and 4 is all about stability, foundation, like the actual four corners of a home or a building or an office or something like that. Clubs, wands are also about passion and passionate energy. It's Leo, Aries, Sagittarius energy, but it could be passion towards anything. So then for the crystal card, we pulled fluorite, and it means focus. I feel like for many of us, just the general collective all around, focus is going to be a very big theme for us to be focusing on, right? It's like we'll be exercising a lot more focus, a lot more dedication and determination for what it is that we want to achieve, right? Then the next card we pulled was the Four of Wands. It corresponds with elderberry, elderflower. So everybody's been getting sick. Everybody has been getting sick. Everyone. I just got, healthy again after being down for almost 2 weeks. So elderberry, I'm not a physician. Check with your health practitioner if you need to. But black elderberry is the bee's knees. It saves lives. Like, it helps your immune system. I feel like every single person should have some in their cupboard, in their medicine cabinet. It also means home or foundation. The Four of Wands does. So it's like strengthening your foundation, strengthening your home, strengthening the health of your home. So then we also have, we pulled number 56, the Wayfarer, and the I Ching Love Oracle. The Wayfarer card in that deck means travel, journey, and allowing the heart to roam. But it was interesting, I was on Instagram, and a meme or a post, popped up, and it said Wayfinder. Wayfarer and Wayfinder are like the same thing, just spelled different, right? So I liked their definition so much better. It means a deeply intuitive person who has the courage to navigate the chaos and confusion of darkness and division. One who devotes their life to exploring a more joyful, harmonious, cooperative, creative, and sustainable existence on Earth. Isn't that beautiful? So I feel like, there may be a wayfarer, you may be a wayfarer, devoted towards more creative and a collaborative form of life versus, division and all the ugly stuff. So then, with the Moonology Manifestation Oracle, I pulled the Full Moon in Capricorn card, and it's interesting because we have the Full Moon in Capricorn. So that's like a second confirmation, that this is going to be like a do-over or something significant surrounding this full moon in July on the 21st. So, but the meaning of that card is take a reality check. So it's like get your head out of the clouds, right? Pull yourself out from the trenches if you've been, in the living in the shallow or living in the deep. But and taking a reality check doesn't necessarily have to be a bad thing. It's just getting a real, true, grounded handle on where you're at in life and what steps you have to take next. So just take a step back. Then we pulled the number 16 loving compassion card. You could be giving yourself loving compassion, another person loving compassion, or getting or receiving that from another person. Next card we picked from the Kitchen Witches Oracle was the Cinnamon card. It's also a fire sign energy, and it means reignite. It also means good luck. Cinnamon brings a lot of good luck into the home, a lot of rituals and manifestation spells call for and require cinnamon, especially at the beginning of the month. So, but you could be reigniting like your flame or your passion for a person or for an old job or something like that. It's reignition of something. And then number 43, last but not least, as the waves of the ocean are infinite, as the trees in the forest grow tall, let my work now bring me to harvest. I'm ready to receive my all. Something that you could have been working on is now coming into harvest. It's coming into fruition. It's also the month of July in the cannabis world, 7/7/10. It's like a big holiday for like the concentrates and like the dabs and the waxes and stuff like that, and the oils. But anything that you're working on now will come to fruition around harvest time, which is typically and traditionally like September, October, November time frame, right? And somebody could be 43 years old or approaching 43. Take it as it resonates. The song that I had on pre-shuffle for you when I was getting the cards together was interesting because there's not really any words or lyrics. The song is called I Want You by Odessa, Odessa. Great, like group. If it's a group, I'm not sure, but it's artist, whatever. But it's like the same phrase, I want you, and it repeats over and over again. And it's almost like, something's on repeat, almost in like a dream state. So I was feeling very much like there's someone that can't stop thinking about another person. There's someone that like has somebody on their mind literally every single day. And they just think of them. It's like they're not reaching out, they're not doing anything, but they're thinking of them. And they could be thinking, I want you, I want you, I want you. But they're not doing anything about it, which makes no sense. So let's see what we got since we're already 8 minutes in. For Aquarius, what do we have for our higher peace, power, protection, and prosperity for the greater good? For Aquarius, please. What do we have for Aquarius for July 2024? I was going to say nothing was coming out, and then it all came out. Underneath the deck, we've got Rose. Romance is in the air. So yes, somebody definitely is thinking about wanting another person. What else for Aquarius? Okay. Underneath the deck, fire, strong emotion, passionate lover. Hey, I feel like this is passionate love. There's somebody that has these passionate feelings for somebody, and they're not being communicated from what I see so far, which is interesting. All the cards except for one fell face down. Okay. This does not look bad at all. So the first card that came out is the Vine card. It says seek out information that will help you. So you could be looking for answers, clarity, insight, information on a person, Careful about the creeping, but you're seeking out information. Then we've got boot, like, shoe, boot. And increase your efforts if you want to achieve your goals. So it's like, I was just saying, like, there's somebody that wants somebody really bad, and I'm feeling it big time, but they're not doing anything about it. It's like, not all people are mind readers, right? And so if you want somebody's attention, you have to reach out, say something, speak up, make a move, So increase your efforts if you want to achieve your goals in anything. It doesn't even have to be a relationship. It could be anything. Then we have door. Opportunities are waiting for you. Yeah, it's like kick the door down. If you want to achieve your goal and you want some type of opportunity, you've got to put your boots on, kick that door down, and they'll be waiting for you on the other side. But with the claw card, be careful. Do not take risks. Doesn't mean to be reckless or ruthless about it, right? But you do have to take action. Then we have the dog barking card, advice from a friend. Friend can be anybody that you know, anyone at all, right? It even can be, getting advice from tarot readers and whatnot, but this says friend. It's like, who do you consider your friends? Be careful with that too. Who do you consider your friends? Are they jealous of you? Are they jealous of your life in any way, shape, or form? Doesn't matter if they have more money than you or not. Are they jealous of you? Of your light, of your shine? See, I have the issue. There's like a ton of people out there that think that I'm a lot more well off than I am, and it's because of the way that I present myself and I hold myself in public, right? And like, I don't know how to change this. It's blessing and a curse, I guess, right? But and it's interesting because it's like when I say something to someone about my struggles or the hardships that I'm going through, it's like people don't want to believe me because they have it in their mind, or they have some type of perception, that I'm supposed to be this certain way, right? But I'm not. I'm human just like everybody else, right? So it's like, and then I've got other people, like friends, right? And it's like when they find out what I'm connected to, what opportunities that I might be able to nurture or present, like that's when they want to be my friend. That's when they want to help me. Not when I need help, when I'm trying to explain to them all the stuff that I'm struggling with, but they want to be my friend when it's all the stuff that I have. So, are they really your friend? Are they truly there for you through thick and thin, through the good times and the bad? I've gotten my whole life, my whole entire life. It's the weirdest thing. So yeah, get advice from a friend, or it says you will be getting advice from a friend, but make sure that they're a true friend, that it's sound advice, somebody that you can trust, right? There are so many people that just like want others for their money or for their, I don't know, it could be anything. Half the time it's money, and that's sad. That's just sad. All right, so then the next card we've got haystack, karma. You will reap what you have sown. Are you a good sower? Like, have you done good? Have you put good out there? Because that's what you'll be getting back. We also just, Saturn is in retrograde now, all the way through, I want to say it's November 15th. There's somewhere around there. And Saturn is a heavy hitter. Saturn is the planet of karma. And right now, when in retrograde, it's like anything that you've done in the past that was bad and you got away with, you will be getting repercussions for that. But for others that put good out into the world, it's like you'll also be getting rewarded. So that's what we're looking at during the month of July for sure. That card makes sense. And then we've got boat, which I like. Money or property through an inheritance, winning or windfall. So somebody's got that coming to them, and that's wonderful. All right, so let's do some tarot. Using the Salvador Dali Limited Gold Edition, one of my favorite decks. What do we have for Aquarius, please? Higher peace, power, protection, and prosperity for the greater good. So mote it be. Okay. I am taking the top 3 cards. I always read bottom of the deck. Gotta stop saying that. One day I just won't or something, and they're like, oh, you always read bottom of the deck. Ooh, maybe I shouldn't have today. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so some of y'all are having some sleepless nights. Nightmares, hot flashes, trouble sleeping, waking up probably at 3 and 4 o'clock in the morning. That's witching hour, by the way, for those of you on your spiritual journey, spiritual ascension. It's natural, it happens. It's all part of an awakening. But, I was, again, saying, like, in the song, it's like I want you over and over. It's like almost in like a dream. So it's like somebody's dreaming about another person. It's almost like they're obsessed. There's somebody almost like obsessed, but to the point where it's keeping them up at night. They're not getting good sleep. They're feeling tortured at these emotions and these feelings that I feel like they just haven't been able to deal with. Can they? Yes, they have to address it, but I feel like it's like their ego is what they're ripping away from. Apologies are not easy for this person, whoever this is. It could be you or it could be another person. But yeah, somebody's stressed out. They also may be stressed about maybe something that was done to another person in the past. They don't want that to get out, but they know that if they move forward with this situation that it probably will. I mean, you got to be honest with whatever. Got to let them skeletons out of the closet if you want to have a real, true, meaningful relationship with someone in the future. Okay, so first card that's out, the High Priestess. We're talking about, tarot card reader. She's the tarot card reader of the Zodiac, the know-all, see-all. This also is a card of intuition. So Spirit's either saying, use your intuition, or you've been using your intuition, but for many others of you, I feel like you're either dealing with a tarot card reader, you may even do tarot yourself, or you could be getting tarot card readings, for yourself or someone else. If it's for someone else, that's you're a cross watcher. That's what it's called, right? Also a bit of a stalker, but it is what it is. Yeah, I feel like you could be dealing with a High Priestess, somebody that's just very wise, that probably knows a lot more than you think that they know. If this isn't you yourself, and if this is you, you know a lot more than people think that you know, for sure. Then we have the Page of Coins. This is like a message of money or opportunity. Maybe somebody could be offering an opportunity to another person, or some kind of gift or like physical present. It could be anything. It could be flowers. It could be, taking somebody out on a date or something like that. Usually with the Page of Coins, it's like a tangible object. Now we have the Two of Swords, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy that's making a decision and not knowing which way to go, because it's like somebody's almost blindfolded. So they're relying on all their other senses to be able to make this decision. And it's funny because, like the cards were saying, the tea leaf cards were saying, be careful, don't take risks. You've got these opportunities waiting for you. You just have to step through that door. And that's what this Page of Coins is offering. Like there's this, it's like you have this opportunity to step through the door, use your intuition, be smart about it, right? Because you're going to reap what you sow. But on the other side of that door, you could have money or property through an inheritance, winning, or windfall. You just have to make the right choice. And somebody is like worried about it. Oh, okay. Thank you, Spirit. Somebody could have two choices, like a choice between two different people, and they're trying to figure out how to make this offer to the right person, or if to even make an offer to this person, if it's even worth it. because somebody is just like obsessed. Like they're really worried that somebody maybe moved on, or they just don't know, because I feel like somebody hasn't talked to another person in a while. Now let's clarify. High Priestess could have a cat, because there's a big cat right next to her. She's holding something. She's holding a scroll. It's like all the knowledge, all the power, all the things, all the proof, right? She's got a record of something, of what was said, what was done. It's like she knows, right? She's got proof. Okay, the energy going into clarification is the Eight of Cups. This is Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces energy. This is somebody walking away. But it's like when you walk away from one thing, you're walking towards another, and that other thing is like bigger, greater, better, right? So it's like somebody setting the past on fire, just burning it, letting it go, and then walking towards their future. Let's find out what that is. What is the High Priestess for Aquarius, please? What is the High Priestess for Aquarius for the month of July? Spirits. Interesting. I just saw the Wheel of Fortune want to pop out, but then I got the World instead. Both of them are very similar because they're like cycles, endings, and beginnings. So, you could be dealing with this High Priestess energy, who themselves, if this isn't you, right, who themselves could be going through some kind of transformation and ending, but also a new beginning of some kind, some sort. Also, the World card represents Leo, Aquarius, Scorpio, and Taurus energy. So it's like those fixed signs, not all of them. So, but anyway, those are the signs. So you could be dealing with any one of those signs. But yeah, 21, something significant could be happening on the 21st. 2 + 1 = 3. 3 is about celebration and partnership and coming together and happiness. Waiting for your ships to come in. It's also about heartbreak too. There could have been some kind of an ending of a cycle with a High Priestess in the past, and it's like you could be starting like a new start or desiring that. But something having to do with your intuition. It's like use your intuition in this situation. What is the Page of Coins? What is the Page of Coins? The Magician. So, and that's all about manifesting. Somebody manifested a new beginning. Somebody's manifesting a new beginning. Somebody's wanting to manifest like a new opportunity, a new start. It could be a new job, a new career, a new something. It could be, for monetary purposes, something tangible. Also could be a Gemini. Somebody could have manifested, this High Priestess could have manifested like a Gemini. Page of Coins, it could be somebody younger than them. It's just page energy though. It's like very, what's the word I'm looking for? Innocent. What is the Two of Swords? What is the Two of Swords? Also, I'm hearing what comes around goes around, because the affinity symbol that I'm seeing on the Magician, that's what this year is all about. It's like so this year is a 8 year. 2024, 2 + 0 + 2 + 4 = 8. If you flip that 8 on its side, it's the affinity symbol. And that stands for what comes around goes around. Anything that was done in the past comes back to you. It's karma, right? Anything that you do now will come back to you in the future. So it's like, and especially because we're Saturn retrograde right now, that's karma. So somebody could be getting something coming back to them, and it's karma. It could be an opportunity, but it could be like watching somebody else get this opportunity or get this relationship or something. because of how like somebody was like played or treated in the past. What is the Two of Swords, please? What is the Two of Swords? What is the, thank you, the Knight of Wands. Okay. So, somebody's trying to decide if this person that you're dealing with is playgirl, playboy type of energy, if they're living the single life wild and free, if this is in relation to like romance, right, and relationships. If this is in regards to business, however, somebody's trying to decide if this is the right business partner or the right partnership to go into business with. And in that case, I would say absolutely, because the Knight of Wands card is an interesting card. I actually really enjoy the Knight of Wands card when it relates to business. When it relates to relationships, that's a whole nother story, because, you know, wands are all about passion. It could be passion towards a person, whether that's platonic or romantic, or it can be passion towards what you're passionate about, work, career, finance, business, passion projects, things like that, right? So if this is towards romance, the Knight of Wands is more like you're here for a fun time, not a long time. Playgirl, playboy, one night stand type of energy, which is fine if you're all down for, you know, friends with benefits and that type of energy. But if you're not, and you're all about monogamous, you know, lifestyles and being with one person and that type of thing, like true relationships, well, just, I can't say true, just relationships, monogamous relationships, this is not the energy for you, okay? This is somebody who's like here one day, gone the next, right? But if we're talking about business, however, this is a great energy to have. This is somebody who's super lucky. Almost everything that they touch turns to gold, right? They're very passionate about their work, about what they do and why they do what they do, right? And they'll go out there, they'll make a sale, they'll bring it back to the office, put the star on the board, you know, go back out there, do it again. You know, it's just very free, loving, passionate energy, and they're a great person to have on a team. It's like they're a lot of fun, you know. So somebody's trying to make a decision about this person, this energy, and then like I'm looking at the haystack in the boat. It's like the karma, what you put out will come back to you. You could be winning inheritance or property or whatever, but it's like you got to make the right decision. And if it's, you know, if you decide on this person, it could be a winning decision. Now, I will say though, underneath the deck, we've got the Ten of Wands clarifying the Nine of Swords. So the Ten of Wands talks about, like, tens are endings. Something's done. It's over with, right? But they're also beginnings, because 1 plus 0 equals 1, and that's the beginning of a new cycle. And just because, like, with the Ten of Wands, it's more about laying down the burdens, like not having, it's like once you make this decision, you're not going to have the burden of having to make that choice anymore, right? All the anxiety, all the fear, whatever's keeping you up at night, like that'll go away once you make the decision, right? So somebody could be getting that advice from a friend, you know, trying to be careful and not take risks, knowing that karma is playing a part in this as well. But by making the right decision, you'll get this property through inheritance, winning, or windfall. But it'll be the ending of one thing, the beginning of another, and we already knew that with the World card at the beginning of this spread. So, let's move forward. If any of this resonates with you, brings clarity, insight, or answers, make sure you drop a comment in the comments below. Like, share, subscribe. I love to get feedback, so I know that, like, I'm on the right vibrational frequency as my tribe. And if you're interested in a personal reading, I've got all of that information in the description below this video as well. So I do have a 7/10 special going on through the end of the month, all of July. It's 7 cards for $10. It is recorded, so it won't be like scheduling to do a live or anything, but it's $10. And I'll get it back to you within 24 hours. Okay, so underneath the deck, we've got number 36, cross. Now, in other tarot decks or other oracles, I'll say that the cross is typically more of a negative aspect. This is talking about like death and rebirth, that type of thing. This also could talk about spirituality. Somebody could be 36 years old. Then we have fish, number 34. So we could be dealing with like water sign energy. Pisces is showing up strong. Cancer, Scorpio. It's Neptunian energy as well. Let's see what we got here. 36, cross. So the cross means struggle. Okay, so cross to bear. Burden, guilt, devastation, grief, depression, religion, dogma, faith. Yeah, okay, so underneath the deck, I'm already feeling it. I felt it from the very beginning, and it's underneath the deck here. Somebody has a lot of burdens, a lot of guilt, a lot of shame for something that they did. Maybe somebody was being dishonest. Maybe somebody hasn't been speaking up. Fear and doubt surface in the heavy presence of the cross. Feelings of desperation, pain, and oppression pile up around you. The cross makes you fall to your knees in prayer. You seek release from the despair that you feel. Consider the cross as the intersection of faith and despair, victimization and victory. You build the foundation of your life upon the beliefs that you hold in your conscious and unconscious mind. In certitude, these beliefs, your thoughts, feelings, and actions work to prove them true. When you have limiting beliefs, your worldview shrinks. The benevolence of the universe around you is obscured. So, every moment of your life is a choice, a commitment, and an affirmation of what you choose to be true. See a world that empowers you, that wants you to thrive. Envision a life where darkness does not rule you, but rather clarifies your desires and grows your light. The cross really is a question mark. You are asked to seek out the source of your heartache so that you can heal from the inside out. When the body feels pain, it signals that something is wrong and in need of attention so it can heal. The spirit is in despair, cries out for the same relief. When you avoid the pain, you repeat the cycle. This also could be a warning that you're going to repeat a cycle if you don't do anything to break the cycle. Okay? And I was saying at the very beginning, like I felt like somebody was having an awakening of some sort. I did feel that. Okay, so, and somebody could also be like realizing it's like, you know, what they're really passionate about, who they're passionate about, and what needs to be done in order to make this happen, right? So then we've got fish, number 34. Money, success, small business, freedom, movement, luck, prosperity. Glittering rhinestone fish swim through the clear waters. Treasures aplenty lie waiting at the bottom of this vast ocean. You could wait for wealth to float to the top, or dip down into unknown waters and pull up your supply of abundant riches to finance your wildest dreams. Life is filled with pockets of discovery. Some people seem to have all the luck and the intuitive knack for knowing just where to find what they need. It comes so easy to them that it seems like goodness follows them, while other people search for their bounty with no success. If you look closer, you will find that successful people understand the currents of prosperity. The fish encourage you to live in flowing water. Water holds psychic vibrations and life-sustaining nutrients. Water nourishes us from the inside out. Healthy water moves, going through cycles of filtration and mineralization. Stagnant water lacks movement and becomes a festering pool. Ask yourself, am I living in healthy or stagnant water? Have you just been floating through life, waiting for your big break? Expecting miracles is wonderful stance to take, but stay engaged. If something bites at the line, you have to reel it in to capitalize on the catch. Seek out prosperity and you will find it. Give abundantly and you will receive abundance. I was just talking about karma. What you put out is what you get, right? And it's like, if you want to become wealthy, you have to play the game, right? It takes money to make money. I live in Las Vegas. It's like people make wild careers out of gambling, but you can also lose your ass too. As long as you're grounded and you know what you're doing and you have a little good luck on your side, it's not a bad thing. But karma, that's something that you can always depend on. So it's like what you give, you will receive tenfold. You just have to give it with the right intention. And somebody could be praying for money. I feel like somebody's grieving about something so much more than that. But money might be the answer. It's like somebody could be grieving a relationship, but money could be the answer. That's for some of you, not all of you. I see diamonds as well. It could be like a diamond ring. That could be why somebody's trying to decide. Okay, what else? What else for Aquarius? Underneath the deck, we have got 21, Bear Your Burdens with Love, Siberian Shamanka. So you may be going through some burdens, but also those burdens are about to end. And when you bear things with love, it's like when you're finally able to release your burdens, release it with love. Bear it in love, release it with love. Some burdens are not meant to bear for eternity, right? Sometimes it's, I don't know what the race is, but in the Summer Olympics, it's that dash where you're holding a thing and then you've got a teammate that you pass it off to. That's like your burden, right? And then you pass it off to somebody else and then they carry it, You can still both win in the end, but you only have so much of that responsibility. Top of the deck. 29, Aspire Higher, Ascending Consciousness. So are you aiming too low? Are you shortchanging yourself? Are you telling yourself that you don't deserve something when in fact you actually do? You deserve what you want. If you're having these strong emotions of passionate love or hate and romance, but it's keeping you up at night because you want it but you don't have it, you say something. At least get that off your chest, off your plate, to get a response, to know if what you want wants you also. Okay? So underneath the deck, number 21, Bear Your Burdens with Love. Families and responsibilities can become overwhelming at times. Thinking beyond oneself can bring joy and lighten the load. Love can move mountains. So as you juggle family and work, be proud of your ability to multitask while loving, nurturing, and inspiring so many others. Remember to care for yourself so you stay strong and healthy as well. Absolutely. So that's the underlying energy. But aspire higher. So the coherence of the unified field can create anything. If we all aspire to raise our frequency together, the change will happen. The Force, as it is called in the Star Wars franchise, is also known as quantum entanglement and is an intelligent web that connects the entire universe. It responds to coherent human emotion. When the consciousness of many people is connected, it has a measurable effect. In those circumstances, actions performed on one can affect another even when separated by a great distance. This is how prayer or healing circles and peace meditations work. What some may term a miracle is a shared coherent emotion that causes a chemical change that expands out from our bodies and has quantum effects on the world. We are all connected to the cosmos and each other. Visualize how you will use the Force to change the world. I have a funny story about that. The Star Wars franchise put out for the summer these Star Wars Oreos, and it's like a mystery. So you don't know until you open the package, are you on the light side of the Force or the dark side of the Force? And so I'm a huge Star Wars fan, and I always dress up as Princess Leia. And I was on the light side of the Force, thank you very much, when I opened up my Oreos. So I was very excited about that. But yeah, aspire higher, reach for the stars, overshoot the moon. That way you always got something to fall back on. But that's where I'm going to leave you for the month of July, Aquarius. As you know, it's Together We Grow. Make sure that you like, share, subscribe. I always appreciate doing these readings and sharing this time and energy with you. If you're interested in a personal reading, check out the information below this video. Also, if you are a fan of coconut water the same way I am, make sure you check out my friend's company. It's cocolovewater.com. If you type in Cannastrologer 15, you'll get 15% off of your next order. All of that information is also in the description below this video, so go check it out. Catch me on CincyMag.com. You guys have a great July, and I will see you on the flip side. Peace, Aquarius.